So I got these clips from bite-sized cobra vids. I'll link that channel in the description. And this is the part where they were talking. Josh was hanging out with his friend Warlord. Is that his name? The one that was bi. I did not know that this dude was married to his cousin. So what? Wait, Warlord? That's him, right? Warlord was married to his cousin. Oh my god, I can't.
So I got my first paycheck from my job today, and it wasn't very big, but it was still bigger than I've had in a minute.
It was fabulous. I don't know. Just had to say it like that, man. I'm sorry.
So, okay, I guess this is before the dude fully came out as bi. And I remember from watching other videos where people were speculating on his sexuality. And good thing for Josh, he really did not care. He just liked him as a person. But yeah, but the dude was married to his cousin for real. Holy crapula.
No, just no. Just no. Yeah, how does your girlfriend feel about you talking like that?
She fucking thinks it's funny.
She thinks it's funny. Well, there you go.
I make fun of her shoes when she's shopping, too. She'd be like, well, what do you think of these, babe? Oh my god, they're so perfect. And she's just like, come on, quit being a smart ass. I'm seriously, they're perfect for your feet. Well, how do you mean they're perfect? They fit, don't they?
You know, the chick I cheated on Stephanie with, she's one of those chicks.
Wait, so this dude was married to his cousin and then on top of that had a girlfriend? What is going on here? How did I miss this? This is fantastic.
That you get drunk and you make a mistake, kind of. She wasn't the prettiest, and she wasn't that good at it. One of my friends was in their van, and the tire went out, so they parked their van in a parking lot somewhere here in town. He walks to the gas station to fucking air up his spare tire and walk back. And while he's walking there...
Okay, I remember this story. That's a pregnant chick that he cheated with on Stephanie. He offered the pregnant chick a cigarette to sleep with him. And then didn't she also sleep with couch guy Chris or something like that? Because that's the guy with the van, is Chris. They called him couch guy Chris, if I remember correctly. And this is what caused the breakup between him and Stephanie, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, bro, if she's fucking you, there's something wrong.
Apparently, somebody out there tried to bribe homeboy Scotty with $300. The bribe was for Scotty to release my work information on where I work and shit. That's pretty fucked. And of course, Scotty didn't take it. He didn't take the bribe. He was like, fuck you, dude. And,
honestly, I'm surprised that Scotty didn't take the bribe. Because Scotty seemed to be the slimiest one out of all of his friends. To me, he seemed like to be the most slimiest out of the slimy. He's the slimiest of the slimiest of all of them.
this is a message to all the people out there who hate me to the point where you want to ruin my life. You need to take a long, hard look at yourself and ask yourself, what the fuck are you doing with your life? It's a good thing Wyoming has an open carry permit. God damn, look at the size of these things. The last chick I slept with probably would have stayed with me if I didn't scare her off. And I didn't mean to scare her off, but I hadn't been laid, seriously, I haven't been laid in a fucking minute, and out of fucking nowhere. This smoking hot chick fucks my brains out, and the sex was fucking amazing. And I said, I love you to her, and then it came out, and it scared her away. And I'm like, oh, damn it. She didn't want to be in a relationship, and I scared her away. Nice going, dumbass.
Wow, in retrospect, what just did there with that chick, Tammy, that's what he's speaking about. That's what Now wanted from Josh. Now wanted everything plus more and to move herself to his house. Oh boy, only if now lived in Casper. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Dear God.
My ex-girlfriend Stephanie is a fucking piece of work, let me tell you. Oh, he never did anything for me. Fuck you. Stephanie tried telling anybody who would listen on Facebook, he never did anything for me. Okay, where to start? Let's see. When I got kicked out of Job Corps, Stephanie wanted to drop out of Job Corps so badly so she could be with me. And I convinced Stephanie to complete the program at Job Corps for me. So that way, when she got out of Job Corps, if a job in her field of study became available, she would be able to get it. So she got tired of working her shitty fast food job, and she wanted a job in her field of training. She'd be able to get it, no problem. Stephanie never had sex until she met me. So basically, Stephanie's first impression of sex was through me. Long story.
Yikes. That's a horrifying prospect. Dear Lord. How is she not horrified? How does she not have PTSD? Can you imagine, you guys? Can you imagine having Josh as the first time? Dear goodness.
Story short, Stephanie will use any sad excuse to get laid. And she's kind of a nympho, dude. I managed to make it last 2 years, which is not bad considering that it was my first girlfriend, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to make the same mistakes I made with Stephanie, that's for damn sure. But Stephanie will tell anybody who listen, oh, he never did anything for me. Stephanie never had sex until she met me, so I gave Stephanie her first impression of sex. Long story short, she's a sad nympho who will use any sad excuse she can to get laid, and I'm the one that gave her that impression of sex. So, her first impression.
The crazy thing is that Cobes is saying that about Stephanie as if it's a bad thing, because from my understanding from now, she says that Josh is a nympho as well. So to me, it seems like Josh and Stephanie were actually a perfect match, if you ask me. In that department, they were a perfect match.
And, oh yes, I introduced Stephanie to Damien and Megan, the people she's with right now. So you wouldn't have met them if I wouldn't have introduced you. So it's meant to happen, because maybe one day some smoking hot goth chick's gonna sweep into my life, and it's gonna be awesome.
So for those who are not, were not around during this time like I was, and I'm still watching a lot of videos, Megan and this dude, her husband, were polyamorous. So Stephanie went in there knees deep, was like, yes, I want a part of this lifestyle. So the way Josh talks about it, he sounds a little bit pissed off, and he sounds a lot jealous. You know what I mean? Like, he sounds a lot jealous about this whole entire situation.
And all these haters are going to be like, damn.
And I know this video is going to be a little bit all over the place. I slipped out parts that I found interesting. I had no idea that Josh and DLF had a squabble, internet squabble. It's the funniest thing I just learned. So DLF and Josh were going back and forth for a bit. That's some funny shit.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra back at you with another video. And the Internet Collective sent me a video of some turd talking shit on YouTube. So I want to play the video. Look at this fuck! Holy shit, YouTube.
Fuck King Cobra. Fuck him. Fuck King Cobra. Everyone.
For those who don't know, DLF is a piece of work. Oh my God, he's a piece of work. I think there's some channels that still archive him. You can Google them. I don't remember. But he's a piece of work. I think he lost like 70 channels by now. Like, honestly, like, he's something else. This is so funny.
Asked me to watch this guy's channel. I'm like, why do I have to watch this guy's channel? I'm going to talk about your boy that way, yeah. I'm not watching his fucking channel. Your boy. He's like your boyfriend.
Okay, okay. You said fuck King Cobra. That's what your mom did last night. This jealous motherfucker can kiss my Asperger's. Jealous of this? Oh, look at that. You wish you could look this good. Oh, yeah. Not only that, but look at these arms. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them.
Oh my god, you guys, this is like a slap fight. This is this is a slap fight. How long did this feud go on between DLF and King Cobra? Holy moly, this is fantastic.
You're just jealous of my gorgeous physique, bro. And you're also jealous of my YouTube fame. You're also jealous of the fact that I'm not afraid to be myself. What's his fucking name? He calls himself Dragon Lord Frodo. Ooh.
Alright, people, it's Dragon Lord Frodo. Alright, so it's come to my attention that this guy named King Cobra JFS, he's calling me out on this video because supposedly I made a video about him where I said fuck King Cobra. I don't even remember making it, to be honest. I actually don't know this King Cobra guy. I really don't. And I really don't have anything against him.
So it seems like the way this feud actually ended, because after Josh responded to DLF, he received a strike on his channel and he was on timeout from YouTube for 4 months. Holy crap. So this is 2017. So YouTube used to put people in timeout for that long for their first strike. Holy crap. That's insane.
I found out some interesting information about my ex. Apparently the other day when Stephanie was talking shit about me behind my back, the reason why she was doing it is because she doesn't want other chicks talking to me. And like, bitch, you're stupid. You are so fucking stupid, okay? I'll admit the first 4 weeks after a breakup always seemed to suck. But I've gotten over it. I don't care that she's with Damien and Megan. It's quite sad, to be honest. You know, especially with Damien's fucking age and he's having sex with someone old enough to be his daughter. That just screams midlife crisis, bro. Oh, that just screams midlife crisis, bro.
If I remember this correctly, Stephanie went with Damien and Megan because apparently after she broke up with Josh, she had nowhere else to go. So she jumped in that polyamorous relationship head first because she literally had nowhere else to stay. So I guess she kind of like also did it out of necessity. That's what it sounds like to me.
On top of that, Stephanie thinks her pussy's hot shit, but really it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's not the greatest pussy in the world, but it's certainly not the worst. I mean, you are something else, man. When you're trying to start drama with your ex like that, like she was trying to do, it's just fucking childish.
So this to me right here, it sounds like Josh is coping. This is a coping mechanism. And what kind of town is this Casper? Like, looking at the litany of his friends and the nonsense they get themselves into and the people that surrounds Josh. What kind of town? What's going on in Casper? For real. So apparently Josh and Stephanie, for a while there, they were slinging mud at each other, back and forth, and some of Stephanie's friends got upset and they went to Josh's job to beat him up, but he wasn't there, so good for him. Anyways, let the story continue.
But yeah, long story short, the Facebook drama that I'm in right now, you know, this whole fucking thing started because one other person started talking shit about me. And when I called them out on their BS, they didn't like it, so they responded to my calling them out. And it pissed them off so much that one person basically tried to have like a bunch of people show up to where I work to try to beat me up and shit. And it's just like, really, dude? That's kind of immature and cowardly, to be honest. When you can't directly talk to me about the situation or what have you, instead you gotta hire a bunch of people to try to start shit with me, all because of some drama on social media.
So, you see, something that pisses me off about Josh is, dude, you started all this by shit talking Stephanie. Stephanie, from what I'm seeing from watching the videos, wasn't saying shit about you. So, you decided to be butthurt that he left you for some of your friends. You decided to be butthurt and came to social media to air it out. So, of course, her friends are going to go and tell her that what you're doing. So, some of the actions, they were warranted, Josh. They were warranted towards you because you should have just kept all of this off of social media to begin with.
I may or may not have a girlfriend, but I can't give too many details away because of the situation with knowing certain people, and it's just like, man, ain't that the biggest load of crap? And what's funny is people around town accuse her of being a boy, and then because of her short hair, but then they see the very feminine ass that she has, and they're like, oh, wait a second.
Okay, so apparently Josh has been harping on the whole Stephanie thing after it happened 4 years later. 4 years ago, I mean. Yeah, it happened 4 years prior. He's still harping on it. Holy crap. I thought it just happened. Okay, so it happened 4 years ago. So Stephanie kept quiet for 4 years and finally had enough of Josh, dragging her name through the YouTube streets and the Facebook streets. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. I don't blame her.
Hello, I'm posting my side of things. Part of me breaking up with Josh was because, yes, I cheated on him, he cheated on me too, but when he cheated on me, he told me like months later. I had more respect for him and told him the next day. Another part of it was he kind of threatened a friend that it happened with, but he also kind of threatened me in a way. I get he was trying to be joking and, kinky or whatever, but at the same time, when he said that, I wasn't sure if I should take it as a joke or take it seriously. I took it seriously and I left. I'm doing way better now. I'm way happier. I think he's kind of just stayed stagnant, in my opinion, but that's my opinion. He talks massive shit on me in more of his videos than I have ever talked about him. Like the whole he made me an info thing is not true. I've pretty much always been one. I've just been more reserved about it until now. I didn't.
Okay. So, I like Stephanie. So, Stephanie says, the nympho thing, she's like, yes, I've always been a nympho, but I've been more, respectful about it. I kept it on the down low, my nymphoness, whatever. But, well, at least she owns it. But Josh should have never dragged her, put it up into the interwebs, for real. But at least she owns it. Good for you, honey. Good for you.
Not intend anyone to go to his work and hurt him. I did not find out about that until like the day after, and that was from one of my friends. What I think about it is I think it's stupid. I don't see any reason why it should have escalated to that. It was just me trying to call him out. I didn't intend anyone to get hurt. I'm like blown away that it escalated to that point, honestly. I think he has a lot of growing up to do still. He's not a bad person, but because of his low self-esteem.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to Summer, the chick that Josh dated for like a month or something like that. And the saga between Josh, Summer, and Scrapper Steve, the furry guy, the weird furry guy. So, Beth says Cobra Vids is going to fill in this detail because I'm not well versed in this part, so I'm going to let him talk to fill in this part.
It's worth noting that Summer labels herself as a Scully, which is a strange variation of a furry. Josh's friend, Steve, aka Scrapper Steve, is also a degenerate furry who had a fursona by the name of Mr. Goat and Lyle Dutch Angel Dragon.
You guys know the craziest thing is I heard that Wyoming has the largest furry community. So, okay, I have another question. What's going on in Wyoming and what's going on with Casper? Like, holy hell.
Watch Lyle's. Watch Lyle's live stream. I have a plan.
I can't. Wait till I get off the roof. Wait till I get out of the parking garage. Wait for like 10 minutes.
Something to do. What are you doing?
This is the adult version of Pinky.
Awesome.
I have two of them.
Awesome. Mine starts.
Okay, listen, everybody. I am not kink shaming. I am not understanding any of these kinks. I'm just learning about the HU cow, the human cow. There is too much going on. What's going on with these kinks? I'm trying to understand, but I'm not understanding. And at the same time, I'm not kink shaming. Somebody please explain. This is so weird.
There's where else I'd show you. Awesome. You guys are silly.
Steve would allege that he was friends with Summer and was attempting to start a furry costume/cosplay business with her. On Discord, Steve admitted that he and Summer were planning on going on a pseudo date to the mall and discussed their business idea. On November 14th, members of the Discord who were fans of Josh informed homeboy Scotty. Scotty sprang into action and tricked Steve into discussing his alleged attraction for Summer by telling him that he knew of a job opportunity Steve could potentially be interested in.
I might be remembering this wrong, but didn't Summer leave Copes for Steve to live the fairy life? Isn't that what happened in the end? I think that's what happened from what I remember, that she actually left him to be with Steve, to live that fairy lifestyle.
This devious plan would result in Steve saying that he wanted to see if sparks would fly after brainstorming business ideas with Summer. Unbeknownst to Steve, Josh was at Scotty's house listening in as his friend betrayed him. Being a conniving little shit, Scotty went live on Facebook and outed Steve to all of his friends and Josh's friends and fans.
Let's get this. All right, come on. What?
See, this is why homeboy Scotty is a valuable player in the Cope verse. He knew how to stir the pot, he liked the drama and he knew how to get the drama going. If we're gonna bring back the old cast, definitely homeboy Scotty must be back in the fold. He has to be one of the cast members to return in the Cope's universe.
What up, guys?
What up?
Some tobacco? Yeah, you're gonna need it for this bullshit.
Yeah.
Cause it's bullshit.
Fresh tobacco from the ashtray.
Oh man, I would have given you. I have a little bit tobacco.
I'm not worried about it right now.
Huh?
Oh, dude. I'm unassuming shit. Okay, Scotty lied to you. I was there. I heard what you said about me, dude.
Yeah, bro.
I guess we don't need to be friends then. You don't try to lie to me.
All right,
Steve
Steve hold on. Let me say it. All right, what happened was, Josh just found a girlie, right?
Yeah.
And that's awesome. It's fucking badass. I'm happy for Josh, and she's a good woman, and he deserves her. All right, he doesn't deserve the bullshit what's coming from. All right, you want to know the bullshit?
Wait a minute. Didn't homeboy Scotty try to set up Josh with a whole bunch of different chicks, but it never happens? It never happened, and people start speculating that either some of the females Scotty was making up or some of the females existed, but Scotty decided that he liked them himself and started dating them. Isn't this the same dude? Oh, man.
Bullshit. Y'all want to know the bullshit? The bullshit is Josh, all right, being a good friend. Never been a bad friend, never once. Anytime I fucking needed him, or anytime any of his fucking friends needed him, he was there, all right? He was always fucking there, okay? With that being said, Steve, Mr. Goat, whatever you fucking want to call him, goat fucker, whatever. All right, this is what happened. Try to fuck Josh's girl, dude.
Straight up, Steve was trying to get with my girlfriend.
Trying his fucking damnedest, dude. Everything in his fucking power. What a real fucking friend. And I hope to God he watches this, dude. Yeah, I fucking lied to him about getting him work. I just wanted for him to hear what the fuck he was saying behind his fucking back. Yeah, exactly. Fuck that goat fucker. What a real, yeah, dude. Like, you know how bad that hurts me? Like, Josh has bought that man so much shit, given him so many things, and what a real fucking friend. Fucking hold this, Josh.
You know
hold
what?
this.
But yeah, so I was feeling a little bit nostalgic when I saw bite-size cobra videos come on my timeline, and I started watching them. And when I got to this part, I was like, wait a minute, I need to make a video about this because this shit is so funny. It is so hysterical. I have a couple more other clips. Put them together and make a video. But this little saga had me dying. Like, actually, it had me dying. And I'll try to get those other video up and together. But yeah, that's what I got for this one. A little bit down the memory lane of Homeboy Scotty, Steve, Warlord, Stephanie, and Summer. Yeah, it's good trip. But see you guys in the next video later.